What's going on, guys? So I'm sitting here working on my bike, trying to get some stuff fixed on it. And main issue is that I'm dealing with a little bit of slippage when it comes to hard acceleration under wide open throttle. So it's me sitting here trying to figure out exactly what's going on with it. That way I can diagnose it, order parts or whatever I need. So I have 6 months to figure this out before the riding weather comes back. So hopefully we can sit here, figure it out together. And please let me know in the comments if you have experience with this. And if you do, that's awesome. And if this is your first time taking one of these apart, just like me, then also leave a comment. Thank you, guys. Okay, so got a 2014 Kawasaki Vulcan 900 Custom. I'm putting it up on my stand. I have to take the gas tank loose because the coolant cap is underneath the fuel tank. Over here, I've went ahead, taken off the side covers, draining that overflow tank, making sure that there's no more coolant in there. And then I'm moving on to draining the coolant itself. There's a bolt on the bottom of the clutch cover that helps to assist with that. That way you don't make a mess. Then comes the exhaust, taking that off because that's in the way. That's a Vance & Hines drag style if you're looking for one. And here I am getting to get ready to take the down tube off, and I'll explain that in a second. Okay, so it seems like I lost a little bit of the time lapse. It's fine. So I went ahead and I removed the down tube that comes right here, and you can see that I took off the forward controls. I disconnected. There's one screw on the radiator, 2 screws for the engine mounts, making sure we get the guide cables off that hold the brake line, as well as the throttle cable and the clutch cable, as well as the connections for the rear brake switch. So we're gonna restart the time lapse. We're gonna pull the clutch cover off, and when we pull the clutch cover off, then I'll bring y'all back and we'll see what's going on with this thing, because I'm tired of it slipping. So the biggest takeaway from taking the clutch cover off is making sure that you have all your screws in the same place. They all are different lengths and they go in certain places, so you need to make sure you keep an eye on those. Okay, so we've got the clutch cover off. I know some of y'all probably saw me drop all the hardware. We're going to have a super fun time figuring out where all that went. Yeah. So, from here, so for reference, what I'm using is I'm using a climber manual specifically for the Kawasaki Vulcan. This is for 2006 to 2019. This is a 2014. This is the candy lime green. It was only available in 2014. So if you're interested in getting the same color concept, you're going to be looking for a 2014 Kawasaki Vulcan 900 Custom. I know that sounds very specific, but it is very specific if you're wanting that. So we have the basket cover right here. We've got our pressure plate. This is our clutch rod. So I'm going to take these 5 bolts off and we're going to inspect this up. So let's see, maybe about an 11 or a 12. It might be a 10. Oh, no, yeah, it's a 10. So the best information that I have found on trying to get this clutch cover off is to use some flavor of impact. Whether you use driver, me personally, I like Bauer. That has white springs in it. I don't think they're supposed to be white. Milwaukee, DeWalt, whatever. Impact driver is an impact driver. Definitely makes it easier. That way you're also not trying to rotate the engine over while you're trying to get this apart. So, I'm gonna take our pressure plate off. That actually looks in really good shape. I don't think I'm gonna have to replace this. But those clutches, on the other hand, at least the friction material looks not that great. The steels look like they're in good shape. Yeah, I'm gonna take this apart. I'm gonna make my dad's best friend really proud. We're gonna take this apart one at a time, and we are going to stack it up on the basket. So, yeah, the steels look really, really good. You can see there's some spotting on the clutch material, indication that it may have been slipping a little bit. So, I'm not really seeing a whole lot of evidence of abuse. I am the third owner of this thing. It's got about 85,000 miles on it. Yeah, these steels are in really, really good shape. You know, that first clutch is the only one that's looking really, really spicy, almost like it was replaced. It's really hard to tell. Oh, if you're wondering about these screwdrivers right here, these screwdrivers are specifically designed for Japanese motorcycles or cars. These are JSI, or Japanese Service Industrial. And the way that the tip is designed is slightly bit different than a conventional Phillips head screwdriver. So if you have a JDM vehicle, whether it's a Japanese or it's a Honda, it is a Toyota, it's a Subaru, it's Kawasaki, get used to these. It'll make your life a lot easier, and you're likely not to strip out your Phillips head screws. So we're going to continue to take this apart and really try to diagnose what the heck is going on, because it doesn't make any sense if the clutch pack looks this nice. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, look at that back one. This looks like somebody was in it. That's really dry too. Y'all see that? Look how dry the clutch is. Now these are a wet clutch. These clutches live in a vat of oil their whole lives. You see the water pump is right here. So this will actually be sitting probably about right there in oil. And so when these clutches are sitting in here, they're kicking up that oil. So the steels and the clutches look really good. I got 40,000. Yeah, that back clutch and that front clutch look really not in good shape. Now I wouldn't be surprised if somebody had gotten in this and then like only replaced part of the pack, but I'm going to go ahead and look in my manual and take a look at that and see what's going on. Oh yeah, you can see something was scrubbing right in here too. It was dragging on something. Yeah, these are definitely not in that great a shape, and they're definitely very, very black, almost like they're burned. Definitely was not expecting this when I took this apart. I definitely expected the way that it was riding. I definitely expected the clutch to just be completely smoked. The guy that I bought it from drove it for probably about 1,000 to 2,000 miles. But being an 11-year-old bike, it should have way more than 8,500 miles on it. And so we suspect, me and the previous owner were really close friends. And we suspect that maybe it didn't get ridden that much in the time that he owned it. It may have been one of those Sunday cruise, only on pretty days type deals, which it's originally from Middle Tennessee. So if you're from Tennessee, you know. If you know, you know. Looking at around the Clarksville, between Clarksville and Nashville area. So, all right, cool. I'm gonna look in the book and I'll be back.